Hello my friends and welcome to a new video and a new series on my channel. I decided to play Horizon Forbidden West. It's been a while since it was released, but I wanted to savor it, and now I have the time to enjoy this wonderful game as much as I enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn. I played that game on PlayStation, on PC, and I loved that game. So now I hope you will enjoy this series on my channel. Before starting, I want to thank you very much for all your support, guys. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my channel. So let's start. Happy watching. Okay, Horizon Forbidden West. I wanted to play it for quite some time, but I did not have time. So yeah, I'm playing it just now. It is with some delay, but better late than never, right? I will not play in HDR because when I don't like the quality for the videos when I post them to YouTube.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me, she prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Really nice recap. Right? Okay, let's see. English. Let's see the what settings do I have here? Controls, okay. Vibration. I don't think I want full. Yeah, why not? Even if my controller battery will deplete faster, why not? Yeah, I want trigger effect, for sure. Aim assist, okay, motion aiming off. What's this? Motion aim, okay. Weapon quick swap. When enabled, tap L1 to switch to your last equipment. Wow. This is cool. Hold, swap movement, normal. Okay, dodge in focus mode. Okay. That's it. Audio. Yeah. This is cool. Visual. Resolution, no. I want performance. I want to play at 60 FPS. I know there is a slight difference. There is some difference, but the difference from 30 to 60 FPS when you are dodging and aiming is huge, in my opinion. I played God of War on 30 FPS and then on 60 FPS on my PC and on PlayStation 5, and wow, it was a really huge difference because I could block much accurately. Climbing, motion blur, I don't want motion blur, camera shake, okay, I will see what's this about. Quest, explorer, yeah, I don't need guided, I want explore, I like that. Okay, button layout, I think it's the usual stuff, jump, shield activation, focus. Okay, pause. Aim assist, okay. I think that's it. Okay, back. So guys, are you anxious? Do you want to see this gameplay? If the answer is yes, let's start a new game. If the answer is no, let's start a new game. And I think I want to try hard difficulty. Very hard, yeah, I don't want to sit. Normal, usually I play a normal. I don't know. Hard allows you for a challenging combat experience throughout the journey. Well, I think I will start on normal, and if I can change it further away, I will change it, because I don't want to. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time in a combat. I want to see the game, and I really don't want easy to be too easy because it's boring. Okay, hard. Let it be hard. Oh, okay. Autosave, okay.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Here we go. Wow, guys.
These plants don't look like the ones in the
This
sacred lands.
The
game
focus
looks
helps us see the
awesome.
ones we
I
need.
think it's the best looking game so far, in my opinion, on PlayStation. Wow. And what can I say? They matured. These guys. They look more mature. I'm not sure how much time passed since the
Bitter?
Yeah, well.
since
least
the
they make you
last
feel better. All right, we should keep going.
since
I
Zero
want to
Dawn.
grab more of these plants along the way.
But
Yeah.
maybe
idea.
we'll find out in time. And yeah, let's stock up on medicinal plants because you don't know what will await us further on our path to heal the planet, because as you heard, it's dying, and it's all because Hades. I thought I destroyed it in the last in Zero Dawn, but apparently it's still rampaging. Okay, so this is look at this, how nice it looks. Zero Dawn looked awesome also on PS4, and for its time it was a great looking game. And this one is wow. Look at how nice it is. So everything.
Oh, whatever I just touched was slimy.
I'll take your word for it.
So what do we have here? The word is
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down.
I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
Yeah.
What are we after exactly?
Should we
The
use
backup?
the lines?
Well,
Okay. Let's see.
It's an AI.
And here we go.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the
Awesome.
world.
Okay.
Noticed you're
In here.
traveling light these days.
Yeah, I
Okay, this is dodge.
ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
Where do I have to go? Examine blight.
The blight's infecting all the plants. It's changing them.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
It's
That's
a
why we have to
parasite,
fix it.
like a parasite, right? So which way? I guess this way. Examine again.
Ugh.
Ah.
Oh, whatever I just touched was slimy.
I'll take your word for
No. Okay. No more examining. I heard you can swim. Yeah. Wow. Look. Something for me. No? What? Here it is. Nice. Ancient ring. Woo, 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 woo.
it. Find anything good down there?
For a minute.
Supplies.
I had no idea how to get out of the water. Okay. What's next? I'm sorry, I'm just taking some time to get used to this game and explore.
You really traveled a long way to get here. I almost caught up to you a couple times too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker. Hawks.
Salvaging
Green
machine
hawks.
parts is usual.
I hated
And there
those
they
green hawks in
Looks
Zero
like they left
Dawn.
a carcass behind.
I'm not the best at aiming, and they were flying. I hated them. On PC, it's way easier to fight these machines. Okay, it only display information relevant to specific situations. Swipe up. Okay, nice. Yeah, you keep the HUD clean. Will we fight those glint-hawks? No? Okay, they flew away.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
Oh.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come?
Ooh.
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
There's
Okay,
some
let's see.
ridgewood by the stream.
Okay.
There's a ladder,
Yeah, I
but
see the ladder.
can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock. All right. Now to craft some arrows.
L1. Just
Done.
like in the
Me
main.
too.
The last
Arrows
game.
ready.
Okay. Let me take some more medicine. What are you doing there, dude? Taking a bath? So L2. Nice.
That did it.
Cool.
After you.
Thank you. Ladies first. Anything else here? No. Okay.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission, we need to find a way in. So, what happened
What's
after I
happening here?
left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
But what can we do? Hey, a car! A wreckage of car. From a car.
The ground's stained red. The blight must be infecting the soil.
Okay, not this.
Down this way.
New machines.
Never seen one of those before.
What are these?
Either.
Okay, let's see. What
Most
are
of the
they?
machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can
Okay.
scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are
Ooh,
glowing?
it's different.
Those
Bar
are its
war.
weak spots.
Got it. It's I.
Whoa.
It's a weak spot.
Weak spots. Weak spot. Okay. Bar war sound shell. Detachable. Key upgrade resource. Weakness versus fire. Interesting.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm glad you are ready, but okay.
Concentrate.
Where is finally! Woo! I think I should.
Another one's coming.
Okay. Whoa! Whew!
How does the focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Interesting.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Okay, medicine pouch is full. I need to craft some more arrows. Good. I wonder if we can upgrade the pouch here also, like in Zero Dawn. I think you can, but I think you can because this is an upgrade for that game, so it should be way better. Let me take this ridge wood because you don't know when you need more for arrows. I want to try assassin silent strike. I'm not sure if there is
Another
or
ladder.
not.
Need to shoot
this
off
game.
the lock.
Okay. Okay. I think I have to change the sensitivity a little bit, right? Let's see. No. If looks a little bit better.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Crouch. Missed something, I don't know.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl. Through here.
Through here.
Welcome to the
What's
Far
this
Zenith
dude?
launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
Huh.
I guess they want us to check in with them.
Yeah. Ancient chimes. Okay. I have no idea what are those. Anyway, let's go and see what's happening here.
Should be able to pry this open.
Cool. What happened
There's
here?
climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Good question. I don't know.
Ugh. What's that
What?
stench?
Huh? I don't smell anything.
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell.
Yeah.
And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. Then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Okay, examine the rubble.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here.
Hmm?
I think I got something.
What?
It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
Ooh, interesting.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work.
Okay.
The focus can
cool.
help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Let's see.
Poor guy.
What do we have
Right through
here?
his armor.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears.
Machine scrap, and there is something here. Chilled water. Hey! Take it down, take it down.
That guy.
Okay. In Zero Dawn there was a challenge to destroy all these trading puppets. What do we have here? No, there is something here. What's this? Satchel.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool.
Okay, how do we do it?
Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
What? Thank you very much for the input. Cool. One broken tool, machine cable, machine scrap, and craft. Pullcaster. Cool. Okay.
Pull.
Workbenches.
Now to test it on the debris.
Okay. Pullcaster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment and have a graded pattern. Okay. Let's see how do we do it. So R2 and R2. Huh? Yeah. And step away. Step away. How do I step away?
That dent. Maybe the polecaster can take out the debris.
Oh, okay. One more. And come on. Push.
That worked
Yeah.
better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
Okay,
What's this?
let's see. Who are you, dude?
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Okay.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
I have no
Find
idea.
out.
So. Can I go up there somehow?
Any luck?
Not yet. But scanning the area with my focus activated might show me something. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Okay, grapple point. How do I do that? You can grapple to specific points in the wall, jump and tap X. Hey, this
Wow.
is cool.
That worked?
That polecaster's useful.
Indeed.
Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Why don't I craft him one? I don't know. Interesting. Interesting and nice. Okay, drop. Okay. Cool. What's next?
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Ah, the ladder. Okay.
Aloy, could you lower the ladder?
There you
Duh.
go, Varl.
Thanks.
No problemo. Huh. Okay, now this way. What is happening? What's this? Spores? What?
Humans,
Whoa.
Homo sapiens, us.
Okay.
We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
Easy
A
Wobble.
serious system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on. They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars.
Well, I'm curious to see, what's among the stars, but yeah. For us, it's a little bit harder to get there. Yet, maybe our children. For them, might be way faster. Come on, there is something here. Ha. Okay. Oh. Another one. Interesting.
My focus might be able to help here.
Okay.
I should be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I had to be too really far away. Okay, let's see what's here.
Above us.
Oh, what is that thing? Will we have to fight
Oh,
that
my
thing?
guard is up.
Oh no. One rock.
Up here.
Hey, two more of these thingies.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear.
Uh-oh.
Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
Uh-oh. It saw me? Where is... No. Uh-oh. Not good. And... down. Whew, for a moment I thought it will see me. Good job, Varl. Good job.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Very good. Come on. No? She doesn't want to climb. Okay, nothing else around here. I wonder. Is
More of
this
those
the way
machines
we should
ahead.
Nothing wrong with that, Aloy.
give him more of that? Hey. Two of these things. Let's dodge and try to get closer. I'm not sure if that one. Oh no. Come on, back, Var, back. Get back here. I don't want to spook him even. Uh-oh. Whoa! What? Really? Come on! Where are you? Good job, Var. Good job. Whew.
I've been meaning to mention.
I should be more
look
careful
these days?
and
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to
have
shave
more
when I was trying
more
to catch up to
patience.
you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
How many?
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
I'm almost out of Bensons because of my stunts. I want to finish with them fast, and look at this. forgot it's on hard, and on hard they hit harder. Hey. What else? Where do we have to go now? This way? I wonder. I think so.
Light's made its way in here too. Looks like this little guy got caught up in the bite. Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
I hope so too. Okay, what else is?
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
I want
Looks like there was a
explosive too.
barricade here.
Explosives.
Machines must have broken through.
Oh, health.
I'll keep this
Okay.
for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
Indeed.
Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able
See
to disarm
them.
them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
Cool.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies.
More supplies. That's
Looks like another
good.
camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
You are right. Hey, another dummy. Hold.
I don't have the right supplies to craft
I
a
don't
trap.
have blast paste.
But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to
Another
scrounge up
one.
enough
Should I
materials
destroy
from
them? Okay, let's.
I can use this.
Can I? No, not yet. Let me destroy this one too. Good practice, good practice.
Okay. Should have
Okay,
what I need to
finally.
craft a trap.
Let's craft a trap. Change. Okay, craft.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those,
Great.
they won't know what hit it.
This
Over
way.
here.
let's-
Aloy.
Yeah, yeah,
I see a
saw.
way up.
One moment. Don't be such in such a hurry. Okay. And we are out.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this
Who's
machine
that?
before. Scrounger.
Scrounger.
That's new to me. Let's see where its weak points
Scrounger.
are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Okay. Its path is R2, R1 to highlight. Track. And okay. No! How do I put it down? saw something. Let him come. Come on, Varl. Here, boy. Okay, one is down. At least I could destroy this thing. Ah, Varl! Here, boy. He's not on his path any longer. Come on, go back. Okay. I want to learn to put traps. I'm not sure. I forgot. If you can imagine this, I forgot to lay traps in this game, and I need to. Okay. 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 It's there. Let's see. Kaboom! No kaboom. He's losing interest. At least I found out how to lay a trap. It's not good what I did there. Uh-oh. No. That's it. Now. Come on. You should. Finally.
We're clear.
Let's keep going.
Whew. Okay, now I found out how to do that also.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Ooh. Okay, now what? I have to go up there. Uh-oh.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Not good. It's not stable. There is something there, and I know don't. Ah, the door is there. Okay. And how do I get to that door? Oh, duh. Don't ask stupid questions, Eddie.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus. This data mentions the tech that... Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got a backup.
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
You do that.
Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Up and up we go.
You okay?
Yeah. Guess we won't be going that way.
Okay. This first video
That
will
looks
be
like the way we came.
pretty long. So yeah, this looks like the way we came. He's right, this dude. Then which way? Come on. If I can't go up, maybe? Really? I can't jump? No. I have to get up there somehow, but I have no idea how. I don't think it's this way. Or is it? That ladder was there with a reason. I'm sure of it. Warm? Any insight? No. Hey, finally. Pretty hard to
Well,
notice.
it is 1,000 years old.
Okay.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Yep, there is.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
Okay, what?
Those Ostrom must have left us behind.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl.
What kind of
We should
weapon?
keep moving.
After you.
Frost blasting. Blastings launch bombs that affect large areas. Okay, this weapon fired frost bombs. And how do I change between them?
Down here.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah.
I think we're almost back
so
outside.
Good.
Yeah, we are back.
Look, that must be a
Whoa!
machine.
What kind of
Direction we're
machine
going.
is that?
Great.
Serpent. Cool, it's so cool. Come on, I want to save.
Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Okay, how? I won! Yay! Okay, select desired weapon. Okay. Uh-oh.
You can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to my bow.
Gotcha.
Take the cold.
More of the awesome delvers.
Cool.
And a lot of acid.
I gave myself
That
a
big
little bit
machine
of a
must have
damage,
attacked
but
as they tried to
okay.
escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.